management, certainly nowadays, is probably one of the most underserved, or managers are probably the most underserved communities when it comes to delivery. Most managers are seen as evil, controlling people, the frozen middle, the guys and girls that don't do anything to help their teams. All they do is go around beating people up, telling them to work harder and faster. But actually, what we found is that managers are the glue between strategic focus and operational execution. They are organizational engineers, so to speak, all right? And they need to be seeing their role as that. So what makes a great manager then? A great manager is mission aligned. And what does that mean? They understand what it is that they're trying to do, okay? And their job is to help clear the path to make those things happen, all right? So being mission aligned means that you're not trying to do too much. And we talked a bit about having a clear vision from the leadership space, but mission aligned managers understand that when it comes to knowing how to organize teams, they should know how to do that, right? So it's about not just growing individuals. Most managers only know how to grow individuals. They'll organize, or they'll grow through, accountabilities and outcomes. They'll know how to coach an individual. They'll know how to manage an individual. They know how to sort of mentor an individual, but they don't know how to do that on a team-based level, right? And they don't know how a team should be working together, all right? So mission alignment means that managers should be great at managing teams and seeing teams as a portfolio of skills, right? So you've got a team with a portfolio of skills. How do they work together for full effect? Okay. That kind of brings us over to, and the other thing is that mission alignment basically means what are the challenges stopping those teams from achieving their mission? So too many silos, engineering practices aren't right. Managers need to know stuff. Okay. Great managers are people that we all remember. Those are the guys and girls that we go to when we have problems and challenges. And those are the guys and girls that can actually help us tangibly fix them. Okay. Our goal is to be able to go to knowledgeable, smart managers that can do that and that are focused towards achieving the firm's strategic goals. That brings us on to Team Catalyst, right? So we talked a bit about managers knowing how to build great teams. Now, Team Catalyst, you also hear the term servant leader, right? And a lot of times that sometimes means slave to the team or dog's body. We're not talking about that. We're not talking about managers that are just slaves to the teams. What we're talking about is managers that know how to grow team capability. Okay, we talked about how most managers don't know how to do that. They don't know how a team interacts. They don't see a team as a portfolio of skills. You don't need like A players. You need complementary skills that a team has that will move, delivery towards a specific goal. And managers need to know how to do that. If they don't know how to do that, what good are they, right? And that's the thing. A manager that knows how to build fast, self-organizing teams, right, and turns up just at the right time to help them do that is worth their weight in gold, all right? When we were at Schroders and Von Tobel, we were working with the management teams to decentralize reliance on the managers themselves. I remember asking one senior leader, if you were to go away for 3 months or 6 months, what would happen to your organization? And she came along and said, look, you know what, Jay, that's an amazing question. I need to think about that and all that kind of good stuff. Beautiful question, really powerful question. But the fact of the matter is that I'm not interested in the question. I'm interested in the answer, right? Is your team able to operate without you? Can you grow your team so that they can do what they need to do? So 90% of the time, they are moving forwards in the right direction, in the right way without you.